New Marvel Snap season, and not just one, but two new card releases means we got a lot to cover here on the channel, kicking off with a Super Giant deck highlight today. I'm really excited about this card. 4/5 on reveal. All cards played next turn don't reveal until the game ends. So this effect has a lot of disruptive applications in the current Marvel Snap metagame. There's a lot of big cards that need to happen on turn 5 that when they get delayed until after turn 6, they don't have nearly the same impact. Opposing Sarah's, Leech, Professor X, MODOK, Jane Foster, Destroy decks getting their setup going. The list goes on when it comes to the number of things that Supergiant is going to prevent from popping off for your opponent. Past all of that disruptive application, Supergiant also has some fun deck building application like we've implemented today, such as with Hitmonkey. If you tuck Hitmonkey as your face down card after Supergiant, Hitmonkey will count the number of cards you play on turn 6 when it flips up after the game, giving you a bigger flourish than you could get normally. Also, with Absorbing Man in this particular deck list, if we tuck Absorbing Man underneath Supergiant, like you're going to see in the game that's currently playing out, we'll get to have not just one, but two Hitmonkeys, because whatever we end on turn 6, Absorbing Man is going to copy and then get bigger if it's Hitmonkey. The rest of this deck is cards to enable Hitmonkey, cheap 1 and even 0 energy cards like Wasp and Bast and Kitty Pryde. And then obviously we have Mysterio, who counts as playing out 3 cards. We also have a variety of other cards that benefit from playing lots of cards art and give us lots of stats, such as Bishop and Angela and Dazzler. At any rate, I hope you enjoy today's highlight. Well, I think it's going to take a little bit of time to figure out exactly where Supergiant is ideal. I think she's going to be a very reasonable tech card in the metagame, giving us fantastic answer to cards that previously you just really couldn't interface with, such as Leech. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the games. If you do, snap that button, and be sure to check back in again real soon for some more excellent highlights as we continue to explore how this format is changing on the channel. It probably doesn't matter. Oh, I need to monkey last for the Absorbing Man. You're correct. I do need to monkey last. I'm used to that not mattering, but it does matter here. And the bot's unfortunately losing in 2 paths here, so there's a good chance it retreats on us. Sweet, it didn't. Thank you for making my numbers. Appreciate you, my AI overlord. Any money you spend before the whale track goes up will count towards the whale track when it goes live. Absorbing Man and his little pistols. All right, yeah, it was a bot, but at least we got to like do the thing our deck is looking to do. We got 8 cubes out of it as well, so not a total waste. Victory. This is how much you all have had your view of combat skewed by shitty fantasy artwork. The better question isn't, why is Supergiant wearing a cup? The better question is, why is her midriff exposed? This is a form of armor, and I assume she's going into combat and needs armor. The questionable part of this getup is the exposed midriff. The belly is known for being an unpopular place to stab someone. Oh, that's edge. Do you think they're Sarah? They could be Sarah, huh? Could be Surfer, too. Loki. Smells like Loki. Okay. If I draw either of my 2s, I'm sad I held the best. But if I draw Wasp, I'm going to want to have held the best. I'm going to hold it. And now it's important that we end on Hitmonkey, so that way Absorbing Man can copy it. We want to draw Mysterio here. This Twitch stream is pre-recorded in front of a live audience. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me here today while we play some Marvel Snap. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 14 in the middle. And this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 over here. I'll put an 11th point over here. I think we're gonna be big enough in the middle. If that is accurate or not. Oh, and this even dodges Shang, chat. This even dodges Shang at the end of it, which is sweet. Get those banana hands out. Lovely. Just lovely. Victory. Salute disaster after the first few games. We're gonna spend a couple hours playing things. Do I want to play Mysterio, or do I want to eat Kitty to draw cards? I feel like I want to draw cards here. I'm not sure if I want to eat Kitty or eat Mysterio. All right, with Deadpool, I think eating Kitty sounds right. And then at this point, I'm just supposed to do this in Snap, right? Oh, snap. Eating Kitty. You know, I bet if you look relatively hard online, chat, you probably find some fanfic about Nico eating Kitty. I just can't play for Abby. And then honestly, Supergiant's like solid in this matchup too. Destroy, generally speaking, likes being able to get set up on turn 5. Spike the Absorbing Man off the top. I think it's this. It could be right to give up the center. I think I'm gonna give up the center and play for left and right. Oh, I don't get to draw a card. That's fine, I think. I thought about that and then I didn't think about it. We could get got by a Zola and a Killmonger, maybe? They played 2 cards left. I might regret not putting the real Mysterio left. When I punted the center, I might have committed to needing to play left. Nope, we good? They took 2 off of Dazzler. Oh, and we even beat them bidding the null. That was a sweet game. Victory. That's what we're looking to do with Supergiant, chat. We haven't hit a ton of matchups yet where her disruptive effect is good against the opponent, but just the basic idea of this deck is there's going to be matchups where Supergiant is meaningfully disruptive against them, and she lets us set up Hitmonkey or Absorbing Man to copy Hitmonkey on turn 5 so we can then have a big turn 6. So if you put Hitmonkey under Supergiant on 5, Hitmonkey counts the number of cards you played on turn 6 when it flips up. One day we'll stop a leech. To be fair, if we do ever stop a leech with Supergiant, we probably won't know. Because they just won't play it out, right?
Opponent snapped.
A lot of cards in the White Hot Room, gamers. That was an incredible draw and an incredible roll. I think I want to save the Mysterio to trigger Hitmonkey and Bishop. Do be bouncing. We've got two, thanks to Nico, we have 2 board draws. We just need Hitmonkey not to be the literal bottom card of our deck. Oh, they're playing Bass in a Werewolf Shell. I haven't seen that, but I'm a big werewolf fan. Now, unfortunately, while that means we do get to guaranteed have Hitmonkey, it also means that I'm not playing anything this turn. Your opinion, is it worth opening for Supergiant? I don't know that we know the answer to that question. I think Supergiant has the most potential to be a format-defining card out of all the cards releasing this month, but we need to see things play out to really see if that plays into it or not. Ooh, it's a Black Swan gamer, chat.
All systems go.
I wanted her last turn, so we could. If we would have had her last turn, we would have fully filled the board. I don't plan to play with Black Swan until after they patch her back to the appropriate stat line, so she's not going to stay at 2-3. They've confirmed they'll be changing her back to the, what's it called? That was in the preview video. I'm gonna stay for 4. I think from a generic power perspective, Proxima is probably the most generically powerful card releasing this month, and I've heard a lot of other creators say the same. Especially since they pushed her to a 4-7, but I think even at 4-6 she had big potential. Playing Valk. Opponent's got a lot of spicy ones. I think we're good here, right? We're gonna win center and right. And like Lizard still sees some small amount of play, but like Scorpion really doesn't outside of the that one deck, right? You know, that one deck. Armor is lovely. What's up here? Bishop, please. Bishop, please. Dazzler. So I'm gonna like Super Giant on 4, and then we'll Absorbing Man on 5. And then on 6, ideally I'm going like Mysterio plus Hitmonkey. So I think we Dazzler. I guess if I end up winning here on 5, I could potentially play Super Giant plus whatever. It's nice. The number one thing you can do to reduce your enjoyment of Marvel Snap or any live service game is spend a lot of time on platforms like Reddit, where people are going to be constantly complaining about the game. Ooh, and Super Giant here means that because I'm winning Castle Blackstone this turn, I'm guaranteed to continue winning it going into turn 6 as well, huh? Just kind of sweet. Come on, monkey! Bishop. This means, my poor Absorbing Man's not gonna get swole here. Seems fine. Yes, if we drew Hitmonkey, we would play Hitmonkey last, and then Absorbing Man would get to copy Hitmonkey, and we'd have 2 monkeys. And then we're kind of hoping with the way they've played that their Silk ends up right at this point. Are we good?
Victory.
I think we're downgrading Super Giant. It buffs both Kitty and Bishop here. Early verdict on Super Giant. I don't have one. She's doing exactly what I expect her to do so far, but I don't know if that's actually good enough to be competitive. Oh my god, super rewarded for the mass tier. Turn 2 Bishop. Lovely. What are conditions for a mod of this channel? I give people who subscribe to the channel for a year mod status. You are in no way, shape, or form obligated to do any actual moderating. So don't feel like you're getting any pressure. I do probably 98% of the moderating on this channel personally. Ooh. Piece of candy. Talking about things that could potentially have synergy with Super Giant. If you Atuma on turn 5 behind Super Giant, he won't die at the end of the game. That's another one of those things to be aware of. All right, can we peel our 1 in 3 monkey pull here? We cannot, Sedge. And I can fill my board, right? Which gives me +6 on the right. How big is this? It's a 5? I'm going to 14 over here. Thank you, Martyr. Appreciate it.
Victory.
That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back in again tomorrow for another highlight.